Hey, happy birthday, IBMI. So the next 3 small sessions are for more and less latest and greatest. I will start with Raz-Lee. So before showing you something live, because I always like to show something in action, just a few information. Be aware and please fasten your seatbelts because this session is going so fast. I'm known that I fast reader or a speaker, so without any break. So what is Raz-Lee? Raz-Lee, we are a well-known partner for IBM Security, and since 1983 we have our focus 100% on the IBM and Shmuel Seiler always is proud that even no one single line is not by ourselves programmed. So everything what's iSecurity, what's our software is programmed by our famous programmers, and they have so many skills. We should be so proud of them. We have 3 product lines in iSecurity: the protection, auditing, and compliance, and also in iSecurity, the security for application data. And another issue, we have some tools like a file editor, a database gateway, etc., some other tools. So we have more than 14,000 licenses sold worldwide. So we are not the smallest company in this market, and we installed in more than 40 countries worldwide. And we are proud to have more than 25 partners worldwide with us that support their customers in their local language, in their local area as best as they can. IBM or Raz-Lee is also IBM business partner. So this is a must in this market, because if IBM is announcing a new operating system, a new technology refresh, there is no question that our software is ready for this. So this is not in all situations with all suppliers, but we are proud to be always with IBM. And since 2011, we are established in Germany with me as CEO, and we support the market in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and a few customers around. So a big picture. I always like to show a big picture. This is our iSecurity, and all of this is modular based. So iSecurity contains more than 20 modules, each specialized on the topic that they were designed. So we often start with an assessment. This is a free assessment that you can download anytime from our website, and you can run this assessment against the IBM and within a few minutes you see a nice report of all the weak points of your IBM system. And it's not necessary to buy a software for it. It's just to show you in which places you have to change something. For example, a system value, or switch on the auditing to see more in the operating system, or change some authorities in the user profiles. Not necessary to buy something, just to inform you what is the situation. And then we have some blocks of topics for the security. For sure, we have the firewall. This is our flagship product that shows you everything what's going on to the IBM and from the IBM. So we log everything. We have a rule-based set and allow or reject things. We talk about antivirus. So we protect your IFS. We protect you also against anti-ransom or ransomware with our anti-ransom module. We take care of the authorities of your administrators and give them only authority if they need it and not all time. A very latest implementation of a module was the multi-factor authentication that allows you to sign on to the IBM system at various points, not only using a user ID and a password. We added some more factors, or like the password reset that allows you to reset your password in a self-service without involving the help desk for this. In the auditing area, we have the audit module where we can show a lot of things what happen in the operating system itself. We ship together with the audit module a number of 260 or 70 ready reports that you can directly use for the compliance need of your auditors to fulfill them, schedule the reports, bring it to the desk of the users or the auditors every week, every month in PDF form, so that they don't need to grab any information. They get it to their desk as they need it. The action is a very helpful tool because we have a lot of log information from several modules, and with action you can make this a very active system. So if somebody is happening in the operating system, you receive an email. If somebody is rejected in the firewall, you receive an email. If somebody is doing something in a database what is not allowed, you receive an email. So we inform you every time with the action module. Also, you can run some scripts on this, but later on I will show you a little bit of this. Then we have the encryption module. This, since GDPR is mandatory for us, we are enforced to encrypt critical file content, so fields in files. And here we have a module that is super easy to install. It's more than super easy to implement and run and encrypt your files. And everybody is happy seeing all the information that he is allowed. And if he's not allowed, he sees some replacement characters or a standard mask. In the database area, we have an AP journal. It's a module that monitors all your database changes in your databases, regardless if it's going from your core application, the ERP system, the finance system, or somebody is doing an SQL select, update, insert, or an update data using DFU or a file editor, or coming from outside. Everything is captured by the database journal, and we will monitor on this. We will visualize this. We will filter this. We will keep the information for longer that you need and drop all the information that you don't need. Safe update are also an important thing coming from the SOX. If you are working with SOX environment, I will show you in a minute what safe update will do. And we have a DB gate, a gateway from the IBM I to the outside. So DB gate opens the world of IBM I against or towards all external databases like SQL Server, Infomix, Oracle, any other database. Excel, you can use an Excel sheet as a database and select from and read right into this Excel database. Then we have some management tools. Very unique is our visualizer, a graphical tool that allows you to select within 2 or 3 mouse clicks from millions of log reports exactly these 5 or 10 log records that you use for your investigation. Also, syslog and SIEM, a connector that sends everything what's coming from iSecurity towards a SIEM system like Nagios, like QRadar, Splunk, OpenView, and some popular things that are, or even in, especially in bigger companies, are used. And at the end, the reporting, a very easy, intuitive use tool that can create reports over everything what you can imagine on the IBM I. So I think this should be enough. This should be enough, not for the presentation, but should be enough for working a little bit deeper. I have to change here something in the screen that you can see more, and we can go to a small demo system. And in this demo system, we have opened a mail client because nearly a lot of things, everything is going with mail in our company. So what is going the first thing if you use a user profile? You create a user profile, and in iSecurity we have implemented multi-factor authentication. So I go to start MFA and show you in a minute what we did. So we have here person information. So I have created a user, it's called Raz-ADM, and I can go into this and say, okay, let me show the QR code to register in Google Authenticator app. So now I can use my mobile phone. By the way, you see it on the right side. I have to restart this. The iPhone sometimes is going out, and I have to start the connection. So I can use my mobile phone, scan the QR code, and then I'm using the Google Authenticator, and you see in the Google Authenticator is here. We have several tokens. These are time-based tokens, changing every 30 seconds, and put a new one. So what's happening if I use this? So do I quit here? I do an FTP to our system. I use my user profile Raz-ADM, and I sign on. And now nothing is happening because multi-factor is implemented also for FTP. So I go to my email client, and I expect that an email will arrive shortly here. I click on the link, fine, and then I have the website here. And here I just put from iSecurity the token is 508.25, press OK. And in the background, the user is logged on. So this can be used to protect FTP, ODBC, and any other way that you come from outside the system. And it also can protect for sure the green screen. So let me go to another session, to our Raz-ADM, and sign on. And you see also here is another module, it's called Capture, that records my session right now. I press enter to continue, and now I have to add the token. You see it's another token, 206, and I'm signed on. That's all, nothing more to do. So this is just a small example what we do with our iSecurity. Let me sign off. Or let me do another example. I talked about password reset. So in password reset, we have a module where a user can identify himself simply by signing on, typing in the password, clicking on submit, and now he has to add his name. First name is Raz, last name is Lee, and then we can submit and go to the next question. So my car is an Audi Q3 in gray, and I have also a motorcycle called Harley in color whiskey. So I submitted, everything's fine. So, and now assume that we have to sign on again. So sign on again. Okay, sorry, I did a mistake in the spelling of the password. Oh, once again. Oh, so this is what should not happen. I disabled my user profile. So we will see this here, work user profile. Raz-ADM and option 5 disabled. So easy, I can go to the password reset and say, okay, my family name is Lee, first name is Raz, and my email address. So everything typed in well, I will check it, yes, fine, so I click on send. Bad combination. So you see, I have added another E here in the email address.
Yeah.
This should not be there. I click on send. Okay, now my color of the Audi is gray and the Harley is whiskey. So I also can click on open the eyes to see the real content, to verify that's fine. Click on send. Now I have here my system where I'm working, and I just say enable my user profile. I also can send me a temporary password. We have to sign on with a temporary password and then change it again. I click on send, go to this option 5 and see user profile is enabled. So I also talked about what we are doing in addition. We do a protection. So our user that is called Raz-ADM, this user is new in the company, and so we have to welcome him. So what can I do to welcome somebody? I will send him an email. Okay, you see here what happens is logged. And we will see here a new email. Welcome in the company. Hello, Raz-Lee. Nice that you started with us. Everyone wins a prize first. Please click here. Hey, super. I will click here. Okay, there's another message. Open, doesn't matter. And here, oh, my prize is being prepared. Let me be surprised what happens next. So nothing happens. What happens now? Okay, I see attacking. Something is attacking. This is a ransomware attack. Oh my God. What should I do now? Compromised. Ooh, I'm getting crazy. My file of the IFS is being destroyed. And I was the guy that forced this.
Sitting and looking.
Okay, let's go and start anti-ransomware. 11. Anti-ransomware catched it. You see, at this time, after 3 files being compromised, anti-ransomware is blocking and my files are survived. So this is something that we implemented in anti-ransomware. So we have some algorithms that detect, okay, this is a ransomware attack, and we immediately can block this. And now we can log this. So we go to the option 41, and in the background, a ransomware tries to encrypt, but it fails. And I go to the log, and I see in the log by time, here is the problem. So a known ransomware is attacking the file ATP test budget XLS WannaCry. So, and now I have the Windows Explorer present, and I click on my drive, and I see nothing because I'm blocked. I cannot open this. Let me close this DOS window so that it does not continue. Now I can go back after, if I solved the problem, go to option 2 and say, okay, this is deactivated, and I can go.
Robert, we have 7 minutes left.
Yes, and this is what I wanted to show you. The attack is fixed, and we can go to the to this disk drive. So I would have another 75 of these examples, but it should show you only a small piece of what we do. Feel free to connect us.